Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. And this is my another live about new project ICNT Impossible Code Network ICNT Event Bundle CANDYDROP Alpha LAUNCHPOOL Simple Earn. Gateway launch ICNT spot trading on July 3, 2025 at 10 UTC. To revert platform user Launchpool Alpha CANDYDROP and Simple Earn will list Impossible Code Network ICNT according to the timeline below. Join now and experience the benefits. CANDYDROP. CANDYDROP is Gates airdrop platform. It is now partnering with Impossible Cloud Network ICNT to host an airdrop event. User can participate in ICNT trading to share a super airdrop of 280,000 ICNT. Event period July 3, 2025, 13 to July 12, 2025, 13 UTC. And Alpha Get Alpha third points Carnival issue 1 trade to share 140,000 ICNT and Alpha coin points. Event time July 3, 2025, 10:30 UTC to July 8, 2025, 10:30 UTC. And launch pool ICNT launch pool will start mining on July 3. Stake BTC, Ethereum or ICNT to earn 420,000 ICNT with reward distributed hourly. And Simple Earn Get Simple Earn will launch an ICNT 7-day fixed term product on July 4, 2025, offering a 150% APR. Only 1.2 million ICNT available, first come first served. And about Impossible Cloud Network token, Impossible Cloud Network token is the native token of an open permissions and composable cloud ecosystem built to replace legacy platforms like AWS with decentralized enterprise grade storage, compute and bandwidth. The recent investment by Helium Baker NGP Capital places ICN at a fully diluted valuation FDB of 470 million. The ecosystem is operational and currently generates over 7 million in APR through services delivered to 1000 plus enterprise clients, reflecting a 2000% year-over-year growth. Okay, and the network powers over 80 PB of active decentralized storage across Europe and the US, with 250 PB plus in the global pipeline, with 250k plus community members and 29,000 nodes across 140 countries. ICN is setting the standard for real scalable Web3 infrastructure backed by top investors including 1KX, No Limit Holdings, Protocol Labs, and PG Capital, HB Capital, and more. And note, there may be discrepancies between this original content in English and any translated version. Please refer to the original English version for the most accurate information in case any discrepancies arises. So, and then Gate Team July 3rd 2025 published this, and that is all about gateway to crypto. Trade over 3,600 cryptocurrencies safely, quickly, and easily on Gate. Okay, and there is ICNT token registered open event indent, and okay, complete tasks to share 280,000 ICNT price pool, and futures trading to share 110,000 ICNT, total tokens 110,000, and individual share limit 300 ICNT. And activity rules, claim up to 300 ICNT reward will be distributed on 2025/7/29. The actual arrival time shall prevail. And activity rules, during the event, users with cumulative future trading volume more or less than 30,000 ICNT can receive candies up to a maximum of 9 candies and share in the 110,000 ICNT prize pool. And futures trading volume, open interest plus close interest, spot trading to share 110,000 ICNT, total tokens 110,000, and individual share limit 300. And activity rules, during the event, user achieving 5,000 USDT in ICNT spot trading volume, sum of opening plus closing positions, can earn up to 9 candies from the 110,000 ICNT reward pool. And alpha trading share 60,000 ICNT, total tokens 60,000, individual share limit 300, and completers and share price pool. And task 1, alpha trading task, trade ICNT on alpha with a trading volume 100 USDT to receive 1 candy. Task 2, alpha trading task, trade ICNT on alpha with a trading volume 200 USDT to receive 2 candies. Claim up to 30 ICNT reward will be distributed on 29/7/2025 22 UDC. The actual arrival time shall prevail. And activity rules, during the event, user who trade ICNT token on Gate Alpha with a trading volume 100 USDT will receive candies. Different candy rewards are unlocked based on the tier list, with a maximum of 3 candies sharing a prize pool of 60,000 ICNT. Alpha trading volume is equal to alpha buy volume plus alpha sell volume. And what are the requirements to participate in CANDYDROP? User participating in CANDYDROP are required to identity verification and click the join button on the event page. Only after successfully joining will their activity data be counted. Market makers, enterprises, and institutions are not eligible to participate in this event. Agent accounts cannot participate in friend information type events, while other events have no restriction. And when will candies be distributed? After completing task. Candy will be distributed within 1 to 3 hours after complete task. Please log in and check the candies obtained from CANDYDROP after 3 hours. And terms and condition: participant must click the join button on the event page. After successfully joining the event, complete the event task and identity verification to receive the reward. Rewards will be distributed within 4 business days after the event concludes. Total event rewards are 50,000 WCT. Bulk registration of multiple accounts, malicious volume manipulation, wash trading, self dealing, or other cheating behavior are strictly prohibited. Multiple accounts verified under the same user identity will be considered as a single account. Sub accounts are not eligible for participation. Market makers, business, and institutions are not eligible for this event. Affiliate accounts cannot join referral activities but can participate in all other events without restriction. In case of discrepancies between translated version and the English version shall prevail. GATE reserves the final right of interruption for this event. User from restricted region will be unable to use all or part of the services, including participation in this event, games, or contest. For detailed information regarding restricted region, please refer to the user agreement. Risk warning: user must bear in mind that cryptocurrency trading is affected by multiple factors such as market dynamics and regulatory policies. Market prices are highly volatile and unpredictable. Please pay close attention to market risks and trade cautiously. Okay. And get LAUNCHPOOL. Quick staking earn potential new tokens. All pools is 281, in progress 6. There is no upcoming pools, and ended 275. Revolving game was launched as a free-to-play mobile game in 2020 and has since grown to include 2 studios with a team of more than 100 staff working on blockchain gaming project across Europe, Asia, and South America. In June, the company released its first AAA Web3 Battlestar. Okay, and Hodler Airdrop. Hold GT and get massive airdrop for free. So there is all 265 and upcoming 0 indie 2065 all. Okay, and how to participate in hodler airdrop. As long as your GT holdings in gate account is no less than 1, you can participate and receive airdrops without locking or staking GT. And which accounts GT holdings will be included in the calculation? Total GT holdings in unified account, spot account, isolated margin account, copy trading account, boots account, financial account and payment account. However, GT in crypto loan and GT2 were excluded. And how is your airdrop amount calculated? Once you join the project, the system will track your GT holdings, taking multiple random snapshots every hour to calculate your average hourly holdings. Your final reward is based on your average holdings during the entire project period. If your average holdings are below 1 GT, you will not receive any reward. Final token received. Your average hourly holding or all participant average hourly holding 6 total airdrop amount. And what is par GT? Par GT is an estimated value indicating the number of airdrop tokens you could receive by participating in the hodler airdrop project with 1 GT and holding it until the end of the project. Please note that per GT will change based on the total airdrop amount and the GT holding of all participants and is updated hourly. And why are my holdings counted differently across project? The system uses random snapshots to calculate your average hourly holdings depending on when you join each project. The calculated average holdings may vary. In theory, if your holdings amount remains constant, your average hourly holdings should be the same across all projects you participate in. And where is the individual participation cap? Different projects have different individual participation limit. You can check the details page or the event announcement for more information. And can I participate in multiple projects at the same time? Yes, you can. And how will the airdrop rewards be distributed? The airdrop will be calculated and distributed within 1 hour after the project end. You can check it anytime in LAUNCHPOOL, Hodler Airport or participation history. And there is CANDYDROP, complete task to claim and CANDYDROP. Okay, so there is all and rate 6 and invite 1. Okay, how to join? Select project. First of all, select the project you are interested in and complete the interactive task to earn candies. Complete interactive task. The more tasks you complete, the more candies you can earn, and the better your chances of getting airdrop rewards will be. Wait for airdrop. Check the reward distribution status and wait for the airdrop. And what is CANDYDROP? So CANDYDROP is an airdrop campaign launched by Gate. User can earn candies by completing tasks such as participating in trading, depositing, inviting friends, and more. The more tasks you complete, the more candies you can earn, increasing your chances of winning airdrop rewards. And how to earn candies? You can earn candies by completing designated tasks in CANDYDROP. Task type include trading specific tokens, deposits, and more. Each completed task will grant you a certain amount of candies. And how to verify the completion of the event task. After completing a task, the platform will automatically verify it without requiring manual validation. You will see a prompt once the task is successfully completed. When will rewards be distributed? Rewards will be distributed to winners. Get accounts within 14 working days after the event ends and can be viewed in wallet. Billing details. User must be complete identity verification before claiming rewards. Can the candies be accumulated for the next event? Candies are exclusive to each event and cannot be carried over to the next one. Okay, so simple earn, principal protected flexible term compound interest. Okay, so market USDT, BTC, Ethereum, GT, Sol, La, and INCT. And how to profit for simple earn? First of all, create a lending offer. Initiate the process to lend out your idle funds. Successful matching system matches your lending offer with borrowing needs in the market. Compound interest. Earn compound interest after your assets are borrowed successfully. And what is simple earn? Through Get Simple Earn, you can profit from more than 800 cryptocurrencies and unleash your potential of your investment portfolio. Specifically, you can subscribe uh, to flexible term or fixed term product to earn return with crypto asset. Okay, and how is the interest of simple and flexible term calculated and distributed? Your subscription to get simple and flexible term will work as working capital for loan business on the platform. The system will lend your funds to other users and the interest generated will be distributed to you as the annualized return of your subscription. If your assets are borrowed at T o'clock, you will receive the interest earned during the following hour at T+1. However, if you redeem your asset before T+1, you will not receive any interest for the past hour. Interest received every hour will be invested automatically to earn compound interest. You can redeem both principal and interest at redemption. The current estimated APR is the lowest APR at which simple and firms can successfully match for lending and earning returns. It's calculated based on historical data and current market borrowing demands. How is the interest of simple and fixed term calculated and distributed? After successful subscription, interest will be calculated at the APR at the time of subscription throughout the term and start to occur at 0 UTC plus 0 the next day. Both the interest and principal will be credited to your spot account or unified account after the order reaches maturity. And how to redeem? Simple and flexible term allows for real-time redemption. However, if we are processing too many redemption requests, there may be a delay in asset arrival. Please wait patiently after submitting the request and interest. Okay, we'll keep accruing during the waiting period. Simple and fixed term allows for flexible redemption before the order reaches maturity, when early redemption will result in the loss of all accrued interest. The principal will be returned to your spot account or unified account upon limiting the redemption request. And guide to simple earn course. The course will help you master the basic of Get Simple Earn, including its features and profit models. After learning this course, you will be able to set the parameter of Simple Earn rationally according to your own needs and market expectations, grow your crypto asset and maximize capital efficiency. Okay, so that was all about Simple Earn. And there is our ICNT official website. The AI cloud, infinite storage and compute at light speed, the decentralized cloud powering next generation AI and Web3, already delivering 7 million USDT and API to 1000 enterprise clients, powering 80 PB plus of active storage and backed by top tier BCS at 470 million FDB. Okay, and deep product integration 10 billion, Web3 strategy leader 1 trillion, cloud mass market, and hypertech performance 23k TPS cloud transactions. And Get user, thank you so much for joining my live stream, but this is not what it said. Sorry, market analysis, it's a project live, so I can't tell you anything about market. And mainnet is live, the decentralized internet is closer than ever. Check ICNT exchanges. And Get user E45, thank you so much for commenting here, and also thanks for your UID. I will try to Saint. Okay. And more than just a white paper dot live proven, and we're already live. There is not a white paper only project. Real clients, real revenue, real infrastructure. AI needs storage before compute. We are building the data layer powering AI, cloud, and beyond. 34 million ecosystem funding from leading VCS and the Node Sale. The first permission-less, composable, truly open cloud. And Mohammed 97, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining my live stream, Mohammed. Okay, the more restriction ICN allows anyone to leverage decentralized services that are composable and permissionless, free from corporate control and owned by the people. ICN is a decentralized cloud free from corporate control built for AI gaming and next generation application. Okay, so run it, will it, and own it. Anyone can run a hypernode to help ensure ICN's ecosystem integrity, powering a global cloud network, open, scalable, and secure. The future is already here. ICN is live, growing, and ready for mass adoption. A better cloud starts today. How it works: ICN's architecture is based on three layers. Builder the protocol with hypernodes and hardware providers. The decentralized and open architecture ensured the next evolution of the cloud with better scalability without compromising performance compared to traditional cloud. And mine, thank you so much for joining my live stream and for your lovely comment. Okay, an application layer. We just leverage decentralized architecture to design and deliver innovation and cloud products. They use our platform to create cutting edge services tailored to their customers' need. And ICN protocol. Our protocol ICNP pulls heterogeneous hardware into the network, ensuring high performance and reliability levels and competing pricing, and serves as the foundation for introducing new cloud primitives. Resource or hardware layer. Hardware providers are essential to ICN's robustness and scalability. They participate in a transparent marketplace, receiving reliable compensation and incentives to deliver top tier service quality. And ICN's roadmap. ICN is born v0.1 ICN platform core protocol and first user decentralization, scaling cloud service and leveraging external hardware providers, hypernode initiation, onboarding community pioneers to help optimize hypernode formation. Mainnet ICN officially launches with first functionality, establishing its ecosystem expansion, expanding ecosystem capabilities and new protocol functionalities. And frequently asked question, okay, first of all, what is impossible cloud network? Impossible cloud network ICN is developing the foundational layer for the next generation internet, challenging the domains of centralized tech giants. And unlike Silhouette, Deepin project introduces a fully open multi-service permissionless and composable cloud infrastructure that integrates storage, compute and networking at scale. Our enterprises grade decentralized architecture ensure high performance security and censorship resistance, making Web3 as seamless as Web 2. With real world adoption and a pragmatic approach of decentralization, ICN is positioned to become a foundational layer of the future internet, powering the next generation of cloud services, AI agent enterprises, software and digital ecosystem. How does it work? And Impossible Network ICN work by combining decentralized storage, compute and networking into unified permissionless cloud infrastructure secured by two core node types: hypernode on scalar node. Hypernode are monitoring the network and ensuring the scalar node perform reliably and according to protocol standard. Everyone can stake ICN token to these nodes to secure the network and receive rewards. The architecture enables modular, composable cloud services where enterprise and developer can build and scale without relying on centralized providers. The entire system is designed to deliver Web3 decentralization with Web2 level performance, security, and usability, making ICN the foundation for next generation digital infrastructure. And where is Hypernode? Hypernode is a foundational node type that secures and monitors the decentralized infrastructure of ICN. These nodes ensure scalar nodes which deliver cloud services like computer and storage behave reliably and they are rewarded for doing so. And Trip to I, thank you so much for joining my live stream. Good evening, and I'm fine. How are you, Crypto I? Okay, as the protocol evolves, hypernodes will be globally distributed, increasing fault tolerance. They are essential for linking Web3 composability with Web2 grade performance. enabling permissionless high throughout ecosystem for enterprises and developers. Learn more about running a hypernode in our docs. And CryptoI, Hiba, I'm good. Thank you so much, CryptoI, for joining my live stream. And what is scalar node? A scalar node is responsible for providing the actual resources like computer storage and networking that power the network decentralized services. Scalar node allow contributors to offer real world hardware to the network and be compensated for doing so, forming the backbone of ICN's composable deep in architecture. And how can I participate and earn reward? And CryptoI, have a nice day. Thank you so much, CryptoI. You can participate in Impossible Cloud Network and earn reward by becoming part of its decentralized infrastructure, either by running a hypernode or a scalar node, or by staking ICN token to support the network. And what are the benefits of using ICN compared to existing services? Using Impossible Cloud Network, okay, eliminating single points of failure and reducing reliance on big tech monopolies. ICN is cost efficient, leveraging global hardware to deliver high performance compute, storage, and networking at lower prices. Its modular and composable architecture allows developers and enterprise to build custom. And how is data security addressed in the ICN? Data security in the ICN is addressed through a multi-layer approach. At the foundational level, ICN's decentralized architecture eliminates centralized control, reducing the risk of single points of failure or corporate misuse. All hardware provides are carefully vetted and must operate enterprise grade infrastructure housed in certified data centers. Okay, and how to breach ICNT? And Crypto Champion, good broadcast dear. Thank you so much, Crypto Champion, for your nice compliment and for joining my live stream. Thank you so much. Okay, to breach ICNT, you need to use a bringing solution like Super Breach app. Once there, connect your wallet, select ICNT as the token to breach, enter the desired amount, and then review and confirm the transaction. And how to stake ICNT? क्रिप्टो चैम्पियन आज भी नोट नहीं किया ना मेरे लाइव पे आ जाओ अभी ओके let me finish my live stream then I will join you. To stake ICNT, first acquire ICNT from exchanges like Uniswap on Base. And how to stake ICN link. To stake ICNL, navigate to the ICN console, add console ICN global and connect your wallet. Once connected, go to your wallet page, scroll to the ICN link tab, and how to manage my stakes and asset. You can manage all your asset and stake positions from the unified wallet page with the ICN console. Here you can view your liquid ICNT balance, track staked, locked and unlocked ICNT. And the Quran, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I don't know what are you asking. I didn't understand Arabic. Please comment here in English. The Quran. Please try to comment here in English. I didn't understand Arabic. Okay, how does ICNT staking work? ICNT staking involves logging ICNT into the ICN ecosystem to support and secure the decentralized cloud network. The Quran, Hiba, are you okay? Yes, I am okay. Why are you asking that? Okay, and decentralize the network. So that was the official website of ICN, and that is the white paper of ICNT, Impossible Cloud Network, a decentralized internet infrastructure layer. Okay, and summary: the internet faces a sovereignty crisis due to power concentration and data growth among a few hyperscalers, leading to centralization and loss of our user control. And the Quran, I'm okay. What about you? I'm good. Okay, the consolidation risk in sourceship and creates single point of failure. While Web3 offers decentralized solution, they often sacrifice either scalability, decentralization, or security. And permissionless hypernode network for performance enforcement. By strategically decoupling and decentralizing each layer, ICN aims to provide an open, extensively scalable infrastructure that ensures digital sovereignty, eliminates single points of trust. An introduction: concentration of power and data growth among a few hyperscalers is leading of centralization, single points of trust, and user data control loss. Hyperscaler infrastructure, while providing and the Quran, it's good you are like Quran. Thanks. Thank you so much. The Quran. Okay, this market is dominated by a few hyperscalers with proprietary technology stacks, resulting in vendor lock-in and barriers to market entry, allowing them to dictate pricing. Emerging Web3 projects offer community-driven open source alternative, prioritizing transparency, affordability, and user-centric ecosystem with respected data ownership. However, this solution continue to suffer from mainstream adoption problems and are unable to compete with existing Web 2 alternatives owing to performance limitation inherent in many crypto native architectures. And the Quran, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. The Quran, and you are very nice. Yes, you are nice too. Okay. And the ICN protocol. The ICN protocol is divided into 5 fundamental layers. Hardware. The underlying physical infrastructure of ICN supplied. And I am from Algeria. Oh, nice to meet you. ICN supplied by hardware provider which are responsible for managing the physical network and hardware resources. Resource composition, a physical resource abstraction layer to decompose our hardware components into logically separate resource unit. This recomposes resources into usable instance for software deployment, performance enforcement. A decentralized network of nodes that periodically monitor and report the performance of the provisionet hardware. This layer ensures data availability and on-chain proof. And services, standalone and integrated software solution deployed by third parties on top of ICN resources, application end-use carriers or other products that integrate with services deployed on ICN. These applications may use resources or communicate with APIs from ICN services. The blockchain serves as the ultimate immutability layer for the ICN protocol, managing resource allocation to prevent double spending hardware and ensure correct user assignment. It also governs staking, collateral, and slashing mechanism to enforce protocol rules and maintain system security. Hardware layer. The hardware layer is The hardware layer in the ICN protocol is a global, accessible, distributed resource pool built upon scalar nodes. There are smallest physical unit of enterprise-grade hardware resource committed by hardware providers. These are who were compensate for their contribution. Each scalar node can be of any hardware class depending on the type of resource it commits to the network. This layer from the fundamental physical infrastructure required for the protocol's operation. And scalar nodes, decentralized hardware resource. Hardware providers are all operationally decentralized and secure through a collateral. And global resource pool, our hardware network forms an inter-exchange of scalar nodes that are globally distributed. This network acts as a base layer of infrastructure resources on which services and applications can be run. And resource composition layer, the resource composition layer is a dynamic hardware allocation layer that utilizes an abstraction engine to decouple resource capabilities from the underlying hardware component, while scalar nodes provide physical unit of resources in the form of disks, processors, and memory. The resource composition layer creates logical units of resources so that all available capacity is allocated efficiently. Um, okay, so that is the resource composition layer. On demand deploy, user can specify a blueprint or configure a custom configuration and request a deployment from ICN. The resource composition layer will accept the specifications provided by the user and construct an instance with the required storage, compute memory, and networking resources. Instance deployments are subject to requirement and availability constraint. And Crypto Champion, thank you so much for joining my live stream and for commenting here. Thank you so much. ICN employs a novel approach. क्रिप्टो चैम्पियन, आपने मेरी लाइव पे आना है इसके बाद. ओके, लेट मी finish my live stream, then I will join your live. An ICN employs a novel approach to performance assurance through a decentralized validator network known as the Hypernode network. Data gathered Hypernode generated performance assignments of hardware layer are subsequently submit cryptographic proofs to the blockchain. Okay, and decentralized monitoring network. The Hypernode network is crucial for maintaining the performance and security of the infrastructure. Each Hypernode acts as a third-party entity which independently checks and verifies the performance of every scalar node in the hardware layer, guaranteeing the reliable and consistent operation of services and application. And service providers, service provides SPS deliver services by deploying software on top of ICN. SPS reserve network capacity from ICN units where they will deploy their services when submitting capacity requests. Okay, and traditional service providers, Typical service provider SP step up require SPs to reserve hardware resources priority and pay for what they reserve. ICN remains as a hardware procurement system similar to traditional infrastructure, and we provide metal access to SPs. Here the deployment of services is managed entirely by the SP, and ICN's involvement does not go further than resource providing. So thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream and for supporting me. Okay, and optimized deployments. As HPS typically will back order a significant number of machines in bulk to fulfill their needs, represent the future. ICN offers optimized deploy to allow potentially cheaper and more performant deployments. Okay, and blockchain ICN protocol is driven in part by smart contract deployed a blockchain. The role of the blockchain in our architecture is to ensure a censorship resistant, transparent, irreproducible layer that will process the core life cycle event that determine the state of the system. And global resource map, regional economics, ecosystem token, NFT pass. So that is the reference. Balachandra Reddy, Kandupuri, Ramakrishna Paturi V, and Atanu Rakshit Cloud Security Issues in 2009 IEE International Conference of Service Computing 2029. And number 2, Tizima Mengistu Abdul Rahman Al-Ahmadi. Okay, so that is the references. So everyone, that was the white paper of ICNT token, ICNT, and that was about impossible cloud network event bundle CANDYDROP alpha launchpool Simperlan. So thank you so much everyone for joining my live stream for the long time and for supporting me. And I will start my next live after few minutes or few hours. So I hope you all join my live stream. So till then, take care and Allah Hafiz everyone. And I am Hiba with you. So Allah Hafiz.